with more on this. Chip.
Yeah, this protest is really doing a number on downtown traffic. Let me set up where we're at. This is Alameda right here. We're standing on the 101 overpass. The protest is right in front of a federal detention center. Let's take some shots from Sky 5 right now because this is still going on. What you're going to see from Sky 5, you're going to see a bunch of people in a circle laying in the middle of the street, or lying in the middle of the street, chained together. Police are now getting ready to go in. They just gave an order for them to disperse a few minutes ago. They said they would give them 10 minutes to get up and get out of there, else they're going to go start cutting those chains and arresting people. But that's exactly what these protesters want. They are a group called We Are All Arizona, and they are protesting that new immigration law in Arizona. So they said this is an act of civil disobedience. It is an unpermitted protest. Remember the protest over the weekend, and you see some police going into the crowd right now. I think hopefully you can see that from Sky 5, so it looks like they are staging, about to go break this whole thing up. But as you remember, over the weekend, they had those protests. Those were permitted protests, not this one. This one, they said they wanted it to be this way. They wanted to cause chaos and cause some problems for people. As Sky 5 just came out, we're on a ground shot here. You can see where we're at. We're about 100 yards from where that action has taken place. So those police, they're probably there as a shield to block any of the people in the crowd from going in and interfering with the other officers that are staged on the other side that will go in and start making the arrest. We asked some of the folks involved in organizing this, why not go through the permit process? Why not do this kind of the legal way without the arrest? They said they thought this would get more attention, this would be more effective, and that they're willing to go to jail for what they believe is an unjust law in the state of Arizona. But there you see the police, they're going in right at the moment, surrounding. You see they have their riot helmets on, but this has actually been a somewhat peaceful event. If you see from the air, Sky 5, you see some folks there in green hats. Those are actually, some are attorneys, but they're called mediators. They bring them in, they're working with the protesters, but they're there to basically go out and negotiate with the police how the arrests are going to take place. So this whole thing, this whole arrest that you're about to see, this is all coordinated. They were having negotiations. They said, we'll give you time at 12 o'clock. They told them initially they were going to come in and start breaking up the crowd. Then they went back and talked to them some more. They gave them a little more time, but now you see it looks like now is the time they're about to go in. It has been about 10 minutes since they gave the last order for everyone to disperse. As you see, no one is unlocking the chains that are chaining those folks together, but it'll probably be some time before they get those chains off those people. What they do is they put kind of a metal or steel contraption around the chains, so their arms go underneath the chains. They're chained together underneath those metal or steel contraptions, so the police have to go in there and find a way to saw it off or break it off. That's going to take some time, so expect the traffic down here to be messy for quite some time, and I'll give you an idea of how messy. When we got off here to try to come to this and get some pictures of it, we were going over to the LA Times building, which is near Spring Street and 2nd Street, only a few blocks from here. It took us about 15 minutes to get over to that area. So traffic really slow around this area. There are some other detours in addition to this protest that are causing these problems. But just be aware of that if you're coming to this downtown area. And when these arrests start happening, we'll try to get back to you and let you know. But we'll send it back to you, back to the studio for now.
All right, Chip. And as you said, any more developments on this protest, we'll get back to you immediately. Thank you.